I just want to know, and I just want to talk to with Samantha because the interest rates, right? Everybody's waiting for January. Everybody thinking that the rates are going to be way lower this year. Can you talk about this subject?
Sure. And it's fair that they have thought that the rates would go down. The Fed said the rates will go down maybe 6 times last year. And they actually did. We did see quite the recovery. October, a year plus ago, we were looking at 8%. In a year later, we were talking 7% and lower. So one full percentage rate down, and now we're in the sixes. So the rates have actually come down. It has not been significant because it's been tiny moves each day. We're talking about an eighth of a percentage point, almost a flat market. What we're going to see in 2025 is very much the same, very flat. We're going to get really used to rates being between 6 and 7%. Depending on a variety of factors. We, as lenders, always say, it depends.
Okay.
Your credit score, right? Your income. Oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead. You have another question?
Yeah, I have another question because you got to another one of the other my questions. So you say the interest rates depends of credit score. What else?
Well, it can be the price of the home. Mm-hmm. It can be the amount of money you're putting down.
The price of the house. Tell me a little bit more.
So you have financing options. There's lots of options. So you have rates that are generally, if you're looking at homes, 800 to $1 million, you have 1.2 even, one set of interest rates, and you have another set of interest rates when you go higher. Okay. So the higher your price, you get into jumbo and non-conforming. It's just a lot of information it's more risk. Right? So if you had $1 million to lend someone to buy a home, you would want to make sure they were credit worthy, that they were likely to repay, right? And that they had a history of showing good payments. So when you're looking at the market right now, I think what we're going to see for 2025 is a very normal flat market, somewhere between 6 and 7. And I think when you're considering buying in this market, you don't want to wait. With real estate, the rule is always buy real estate and wait. Don't wait to buy real estate. And why is that? What happens to prices over time?
Oh, increase, of course. So your advice is like, don't wait to buy a house because the rates are not going to be like 4 or 3% ever again, right? So, but the prices of the house is still growing every day.
We can't necessarily won't ever be, but a really low interest rate like we saw years ago, maybe you have on your home, it's unlikely. That happened because of extreme economic conditions with COVID. We don't want something like that to happen again, right? Rates, maybe for our parents might have been 13 and 18%. And we've found a very normalized market over the past couple decades where 7% can be a normal. So the fact that we're in the sixes is really good money to borrow. And the general rule is borrow as much as you can at that because it's cheap money. Now, how do you decide if you want to buy, right? Do you have a need? Do you have a desire? Waiting is not going to fix it. Waiting just means the price is going to go up and you have no idea what the rate's going to be. Today, you know the price and today you know the rate. So you buy what you can afford now. Push a little bit if you can because you will definitely appreciate that later. Find ways to increase your affordability. And you will find that will have a greater return. If you wait, those prices are going to go up. Just simple math, 10% a year. A $900,000 house 6 months from now is going to be $945,000.
Okay, so to all of the people out there, if you are thinking to buy a house in 2025, where they can contact you because you first need a pre-approval letter.
Yes, the pre-approval is really important to protect your time because it gives you a guideline. We partner beside you to help you figure out what you're most comfortable doing with moving forward with a home. So you can reach us at the Tunador Group. It's www.thetunadorgroup.com. And I'm sure you can get them linked to that. Yes. You're always welcome to call or text me. Sandra can give you my contact information. We do have someone on our team who speaks Spanish, Turkish, and we have other language resources if helpful.
Oh, that's very, very cool.
And while we are living here in Northern Virginia, you and I are somewhat neighbors, we actually fund in 31 different states. So even if you're moving out of the area, we can help.
Okay, so if you want to buy a house in Northern Virginia, or
Mhm.
in usually 20,
31 different states our company can
31
fund in.
states, you can contact her, right?
Yes.
And you can get you pre-approval. Or if you are not ready yet, she can help you to prepare all the step by step to get to the point to buy a house.
Right. You don't necessarily come to us when you're ready. You come before because we help you get ready.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Samantha.
You're welcome.